Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Tiaras and Curves. I'm Aditi and here on this channel we are always creating some good, amazing vibes. Today's video is a tutorial on this adorable little fabric pouches. These are very easy and quick to make. Also, this is an excellent idea to use up any of your fabric scraps. This is a very good project if you are a beginner at sewing. So let's start. The material required for this project is a ruler, a measuring tape, some fabric. This can be the fabric scraps left over from your other projects, a scissor, some chalk or fabric marker. You will need an iron, a sewing machine, and if you don't have a sewing machine you can also hand stitch this. So in that case we would need a needle and a thread. You can make this pouch in any size that you want, but for my pouch I am going to make it 4 inches by 6 inches. So to begin with, I am going to fold my fabric with the right sides together. Next, I am going to measure 4.5 inches along the side which is folded. I have added this extra half inch for the seam allowance. Now the next step is to measure 7.5 inches perpendicular to this measurement. I am adding 1 inch extra for the drawstring tunnel. Marking this at 7.5 inches and doing the same thing on the other side. Now that I have marked all the points, I am going to take a ruler and connect the points into a rectangle. Now the next step is to take the scissors and cut this rectangle out. Now our rectangle is ready, so I am going to measure 1.5 inches along one side of the rectangle. Next, I am going to start the stitching. So for stitching, we need to make a stitch on this side completely. But for this side, we are going to leave the 1.5 inch mark we had done and stitch rest of this. So let's go to the sewing machine. We have finished stitching the seams. Now we have to take the gap which we had left open and we need to fold the sides of this. And then from the top we need to fold about 4 to 5 millimeter. Once this is all folded up, we need to iron it down nicely. After this is properly ironed, we are going to take this corner and fold it into half till where our opening is. We're going to do this on both the sides. and iron this up as well. Now we need to give one final stitch along this line, making sure that we are leaving the gap for the tunnel. This part is completely optional, but I am going to do zigzag stitch along the raw edges so that this doesn't fray. Now we are going to take the corners and fold them like this way so that there's a little triangle that is formed, and then we're gonna give a stitch here horizontally. Doing the same stitch on the other side as well. When the stitching is done, you will end up with something like this. Now we have to turn this inside out. You can take scissors or some sharp object and just make the corners more sharp by pushing them out like this. To make the drawstring, I have taken a silver ribbon. You could also make a string out of the same fabric, and you will need a safety pin. Attach the ribbon to the safety pin this way, and now from one side we are going to push this in our tunnel. Now we can see that it has come out of the other side. Now I'm going to measure enough ribbon to tie it up into a bow and then cut it off. Also remove the safety pin. Now the drawstring pouch is ready. All we have to do is gather this together and tie this into a pretty little bow. I'm going to use these pouches to store my oracle cards, but you can pretty much store anything in this. This is a very good alternative for plastic gift wraps, or you could keep your things in this and then put it into your purse so that your purse is not a mess. Alright, we are done here. So thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you liked it and I hope you will try this out. Do subscribe, like and share this video. Thank you so much. That was the tutorial on how to create these cute pouches, and I'll see you in my next video, which is going to be a tarot reading for the upcoming month of May. So do stay tuned, subscribe and ring the bell so that you know when it is posted. Do check me out on Instagram. All my handles will be in the description. I'll see you soon. Until then, put on your tiaras and keep creating good vibes in this world. Peace and a lot of love to you. Bye bye.